Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Pet How you doing? Guys, today we will have a new device which I was postponing to buy, to be true, and then I've decided why postpone it. It's a hot tweezers, came in the one bag, then this was inside with some stuff on it, like who cares, CE mark. That means sellable in the UK, in a theory. I don't know if it's sellable yet because I haven't confirmed it. I can only see CE mark on the packaging, and that's all I've seen. Now I will tell you because I bought it on AliExpress as always, and I bought it as always as a Yihua. Most of the time, when I can, I buy from Yihua. It's not the greatest quality, but it's not something I would say is super bad. Now I'm checking the prices and I see that I paid $31.68. Okay, that's what I paid. Maybe you can buy it now cheaper, maybe not. Maybe you can a bit. Yes, 23 plus tax, so you might have it a bit cheaper if you would buy it now. When I was buying it, there was no promotions, no anything, so I paid $31.68. Anyways, so let's see what came in the box. Of course, some instructions, specification, parts list. It's showing that we have up to 480 volts, so that's okay, that's fine. So in that case you can use it in the UK, because in the UK, for those who don't know, we reach over 240 volts in the AC mains. There is a regular body Yihua type of tweezers, probably I don't need. Now here is a stand for them, because this is like a double soldering iron. So here is a slot for this. This, as you know, expands significantly when you will use the how you call it, the water. Okay, now they gave me something like soldering tip cleaner. Okay, just scrap bud, pretty much stainless steel for the kitchen. They gave second set or one set only, and there will be none on the stuff mounted, and there is solder, which I can't use officially in the UK, because I would have to use it for the how you call it, for the old, like a vintage electronics officially, and or for medical or army stuff. So that's what it came. Now I don't know how long it takes to reach the temp. Okay, I've got no idea. Oh, you've got one set here, good. So the second set is just a replacement. That's good, that's good to have a replacement. Now, as we know, we didn't expect anything better. The quality, China quality. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't work. It's loose. There's a loose moose about this hoose. When I'll catch it, I'll get the noose. Yes. Okay. And here is the second part. That's the plug for the EU, no British plug, so hey ho. Now this has so many watts that should work off the solar panels, yes, but I don't see an adapter. Okay, got one adapter, so for the British, but oh, that's not the UK adapter. Guys, I will first connect it, okay? Oh, and somebody's calling as well. So, yeah. Okay guys, so I've turned on the thermal camera, I've took calaphony, okay, and I've got on the Celsius, turn on, that's 200 degrees, let's make 257, it's raising quite rapidly, it's over 200 already, and it's already melting calaphony. Ooh, over, so that's showing over 200 something. So guys, that's actually not that slow. That's actually, it's quicker than I thought. In that case, I will switch off. Okay, I thought it will be slower, but it's actually quite quick, so no need to even use this one to see. But I'll get some PCB with a component and we will see how quickly we can remove it. Now I'll need my glasses for that. Okay, let's switch it on 257. Okay, 257 and 220, 30, 40, 50, 57. Okay, so you get 257. Let's try. Okay, so it's not ideal, guys. Why it's not ideal? Because it's looking like it's bent too much. Now I'm still holding, still nothing. Okay, so 257 is, let's make 302. It's growing up. Let's get some calaphony. Nothing, guys, nothing. 302 degrees Celsius and still nothing holds. Okay, holds well. Okay, let's get up to 353. Okay, still nothing, guys. It's melting, so that means it's hot. That's 805 size, I would say, of the capacitor. And look, I can move the board with 350. So let's make 402. Going up, going up. Still hot, still hot. Okay. Guys, don't buy this device. Maybe like this, flat. But not all the spaces you will have, you can access flat. So the tip should be flat, not straight. Look, I can lift the board for it. And it's 400 degrees here, so I don't know if you can see it. But I've got 400 degrees. And I still can't remove this component from Xbox One S board. We've seen on the thermal camera it's getting hot. We see on the calaphony that it's okay, so 480 degrees. Melting calaphony nicely, but I was always removing these capacitors with a hot air. I thought I can use, you know, tweezers. And I'm not happy, guys. Is that the worst purchase ever I've made? Look, the tips are going too hot. They are overheating and I can't remove the component. I'll take the solder just to show you that it is. Let us go down. I will see how down we can go. So at 230 it should start to melt the temp, okay? So I will go down here on 230. Okay, I know where I've placed it. So I would say even 220 it should get to 220. 200, okay. 390. So I will make 220. Okay. 221. That's what I've made just now. And it's still at 350 at the moment, so it's dropping down. So now I should have no problem with melting this. Okay. Let me check. And yes, I was right. Have no problem with melting it. And it's melted. So the temperature is there because the solder wouldn't be melted. So maybe what I have to do is go back to about 300 degrees. Just my idea. To yes, 300. Now we get some calaphony and let's melt some solder. Maybe when we will add a bit of solder, maybe I can remove the component. Just maybe, just at 300. No. No, not at 300. Again, I'll check around 400. Oh, it's exactly 400. Okay. Keep in mind I've added a bit of solder here. So if the board is thick, oh look, I've got it. I took it off. So guys, I'm not happy with the purchase. Let it soak in this and let's take it off. To sum up, Yihua 938D for Delta. It's cheap. It's around 30 pounds. And has even accessories. So accessory wise, yes, happy days. What I don't like is that one, the tips are going like this and the component is flat like that, so it doesn't have enough space, whereas if this would be like this and here would go to the top, then the surface would be far greater and then you can catch the component on a larger scale. So how I've increased the space was to add solder to the component so that the component catches better the heat, and because of that at 400 degrees I was able, whereas before without it at 500 I couldn't do it. Yes, so yes, if you increase the surface then you can take it off. But in that case, the same way you would have probably or really similar if your surface would be flat. That's why sometimes we've got those bent tweezers and we can make far greater job with them rather than just, you know, with the straight top ones. I dislike this product at the present. I will make further tests, and after some time I will record an update video so that I will be able to show you on several components, okay, and on my best approach for those components. For now, I can see that it's not a good quality. Another minus which I found is that these two are moving, so it can be flat, but it can be as well like that. So for those reasons, I can't recommend this product. If somebody doing occasionally repairs, and if that person don't mind lack of quality, but it's skinny and like don't wanna use hot air in a places where there are FPC connectors and other stuff, but yet needing to remove these components, then you know how to do it. You will add flux, you will add calaphony. Calaphony is sticking to the soldering iron, yes, so that's more gooey, you can say, or more sticky, yes, whereas flux will be all over the place. So I like calaphony in certain cases better than I like flux, plus I like smell of the calaphony. It's beautiful smell comparing to the flux, okay, so that's why I bought myself calaphony, because I couldn't bear the smell of the flux. Yes, flux is a no clean, you don't need to clean after that. After calaphony you need to use either acetone or you need to use IPA, yes, isopropyl, but that's not the topic. The topic is about this Yihua, and I do believe that that's poor quality. So to sum up, you need to have good surface to grab the component, not just like that. And then when you've got good surface, then you've got more chance of the soldering it with less heat. The next thing is, if you add something like flux, calaphony, or solder to the component, you will remove the component quicker. So as an emergency type of device, when you most of the time can use hot air, but sometimes you just can't use the hot air, this is a good thing. Keep in mind it came with European plug. If you live in the UK, this is super thick and it's barely going inside the holes, so just keep in mind that adapter will be required, or if you know how, cutting off, yes, cutting off why here to maybe have it for later for some other projects or family from Europe. And then hooking up here British plug, because it will be far easier and far convenient, especially when you're using it occasionally and you might be in a rush then and you don't see, then you will struggle. So those minuses I see. If you know what I did badly, poorly, and what I could do better, please let me know. I will look in the comments for that. But as accessories, they gave a lot of accessories. They didn't give a choice of solder. So on it, it's written 37% lead, which is not legal in the UK. Yes, many people will say, and what? But if you would look at the law, it's up to £5,000 punishment. I don't want to get that punishment if I will be caught. Yes, so that's why it is good for all the electronics when we fix only, and that's it. Apart from that, my opinion, the device is not worth money and I can't recommend it. So no matter where you buy it, avoid this product, in my humble opinion. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.